What the?
I'm Jackson, and
And I'm
he's
Sean. All right,
and, and we're
ladies and
golf
gentlemen,
balling.
welcome back to the Golfballing podcast. In case Jackson was going for an iCarly type thing there,
Well,
but
yeah, we've actually I forgot to tell Sean and Nick, but we've actually rebranded to golf balling.
that'd be
So,
amazing. We could just go iGolf. Make it a lawsuit from Apple for that.
oh, I didn't think about the lawsuit. I thought you were really onto something for a second there.
Yeah, but this is episode 173. Very special episode for a few reasons. First
Special
of all, it's
guest.
prime number.
Wow.
That's always fun.
Wow.
And second of all, Nick isn't here. So what a time to be alive.
I'm confused. Why is he at the Glen Club if his coach said they have practice at Wilmette?
I don't actually know. I thought he was at the Glen Club. I didn't look very closely when I stalked his
He's
location.
at the Glen Club. I just stalked him.
Oh,
But if they have practice at Wilmette,
yeah, you know what? There was something fishy there.
that's what I'm saying. I bet if you shoot Nolan Doherty a text, be like, we had the day off, bro.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering why Nick's not here, it's because he can't communicate.
Yeah. It's just a growing issue.
Just responds, yes, he'll do a podcast, and then goes just
3 hours ago.
Dark for 4+ hours.
I gotta say, I mean, I think we gotta get Nick cuffed again. I think somehow his communication was a little more on point then. Right,
because he had to respond to his girl all the time,
and I would imagine she would complain a lot.
Although I don't know that helps or that would make a difference, because as of now he's responding to 60+ girls, seemingly constantly.
I feel like that's a little low of a number there.
Casts a wide net.
So if you're a girl listening to this and you find Nick attractive,
or if you're a girl,
just slide into his DM.
Or if you're one of the girls who Nick has told to listen to this, you're not the only one.
I feel so bad for you. Like,
tough way to find out.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're back. We're back though. I don't even know when our last pod was.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
It's February 28th. Wow, month of February. Yeah.
There is almost too much to catch up on.
I don't even know where to begin.
I mean, can we begin with, you know what? Let's just start with big breaking news today. Phil's not going to be at the Masters officially.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is the suspension?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Augusta National confirmed that Phil won't be there.
We'll throw it under the rug.
Um.
He's got a commitment that weekend.
First time since what, 1994?
Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy there.
Wow.
Another piece of news: Bryson's returning this week. I don't know if you saw the PGA Tour video that they tweeted.
It was sick.
Him hitting a chip shot. It was just like Bryson's back in action, and then he starts aggressively scratching his balls.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know. They had to have. I'll send it to you. They had to have like whoever's running the social media just did not watch it, because it is one of the more aggressive. Like, I don't even know if it's a scratch or just a tug on the.
Sounds like a tug.
I mean, yeah, I sent it to you over Twitter DMs. If you want
Twitter.
Take a quick look.
I'll take a gander.
But
this would be
some of the responses are.
This looks like a good angle for a ball scratch.
Some of the responses are pretty priceless.
Oh my god, he's like going in. He's got to make room for his massive dong. I guess he didn't tug on his wiener hard enough for the ball to go.
I just don't know how they tweeted that and thought it was a good idea.
Now we know which ball he prefers.
Also, when you said massive dong, it made me think of It's Always Sunny when Frank is always like, I need Magnum condoms for my Magnum dong.
I keep rewatching episodes. I'm like addicted to that show actually right now. Yeah, they're Someone sent the crab emoji.
Yeah, maybe he's not as faithful to that girlfriend of his as people think.
Maybe she isn't as faithful as people think.
Ooh, true.
With a little trauma on the golf ball on our golf ball pod.
Jeez.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I guess this means Bryson's not going to the Saudis, or not yet at least.
Yeah. I think that might be on pause for a little bit.
I wonder. I can't wait to see who ends up going to that Saudi league.
Dylan Fratelli, I bet you.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked.
I still don't really. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the Saudis released their schedule.
Yeah, and it's clearly just focusing areas that the PGA Tour consistently misses.
Yeah, I like the one in Illinois. Yeah, what course is that? Is it a good one?
I don't. Oh, it's Rich Harvest Farms.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice course. It's supposed to be pretty gimmicky, but hosted NCAAs a couple years ago.
Sounds like a John Deere type.
I can't believe you don't know what Rich Harvest Farms is.
Yeah, I've never actually heard of it in my whole life.
It was the guy, like, he was like wanted to join Augusta, got denied, so he tried to like build his own Augusta in Illinois. I feel like there's so many of those stories.
Well, according to plan entirely, but Saudi golf event.
Yeah, but so they have, I mean, in the U.S., there's Chicago, Portland, Boston. I don't really remember where else, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There was one more. I actually really love Portland. I don't know any of the courses that are a part of this, but I thought it was. I think the locations are kind of cool, like London.
The last one's New Jersey.
Yeah,
Trump National.
I bet that's gonna be a low fest, but I'm just not a huge fan of the New Jersey part of that. And what happened to TPC Boston? Did they just stop playing that or something?
Are you talking about the PGA Tour event?
Yeah.
I think it's still being played, I believe, but it's at risk of not because nobody goes there anymore.
Damn, that used to be a Tiger Woods special there.
The tournament stinks now.
What? All the playoff events stink. So good for the Saudis. Do you know when they'll announce this?
The field?
Yeah. Players?
I mean, it's got to be... It's got to be pretty soon. I mean, the first event is June 9th.
Yeah. Do you think there's any tour players who are, like, trying to get in as many tour events right now, keeping it under the radar, or do they have to disclose that?
I mean, I don't think they'd have to disclose it necessarily.
Wow,
because like until I think they wouldn't have to disclose it until either the league does or they play in the first event. Because that's when the PGA Tour is going to hit you with a lifetime ban.
Yeah, I wonder if it happens at the Masters. Like, Greg, he's always working on something. He's always got something in his back pocket.
Yeah, somebody just did a podcast with him, and I've been meaning to listen to it.
Wasn't Travis Miller?
It was the Five Clubs podcast with Gary Williams, I guess. I didn't know Gary Williams had a podcast.
Who's Gary Williams? Old basketball coach?
No, didn't he used to be on...
Don't say golf.
Is he a morning drive guy?
Oh, God damn it. Let me look
You'd
up his face.
recognize him if you saw him.
Let me look up his face.
I feel like he's definitely a morning drive guy. I'm so bad with names, but...
Dude, the first thing I look up when I type in Gary Williams, Gary Bruce Williams is an American University administrator and former college basketball coach. I'm so smart. All right, Gary Williams golf. Yeah, this guy spills Golf Channel. It's just...
Maybe looking at that photo, maybe he's not morning drive. He just looks like
he's morning drive, buddy. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
this title says the other Gary Williams.
I do want to listen to that pod to see if Greg Norman says any wacky shit.
When did it come out?
A couple days ago.
I feel like Zaire might have hopped on that if you did. Just check Zaire.
3 days ago.
Interesting. He's always a. You never know what you're going to get with Greg Norman. Actually, you know you're
But
going to get something crazy.
on other alternate league, or in other alternate league news, the PGL.
What?
Did you not see that?
Just combine forces. No.
No, the whole point of the PGL is that's not backed by Saudi money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the PGL, they're the ones who sent the email to Rory laying out their whole plan, and they conveniently sent it the day that Rory got put on the player advisory council, which is like the group of players that makes all the decisions for the tour. Yeah, but so the PGL is essentially trying to like work with the PGA Tour, to like. So they were the ones that originally came up with this like team format idea.
I love it.
Like the Formula One type of format. And then the Saudis essentially just took their idea. That's where the SGL is coming from. So everyone thought the PGL was dead or that the PGL was the SGL. But now the PGL is just coming out of the fucking rafters, just getting involved in the process here.
And making some noise, or
there still hasn't been much that came out about it since their business plan. But like, the thing is, sending it to Rory, since he's a member of that player advisory committee, like he's required to bring that to the rest of it, like, and speak to the tour about it. So that'll be pretty interesting. And apparently, when the CEO of the PGL talked to Rory, like when he first had the idea, Rory was like super into it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is sweet.
Even like Corn Ferry members are into it.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I did see earlier today. Apparently, the PGA Tour tried to say that they ran some tests and it's not financially viable. But the PGL responded like they don't even have any of our numbers or anything. Like, there's no way that they could. There's no way that they could test that. And then they were like, when we test our own numbers, we get like we're seeing that it's not only financially viable, it's also conservative. Like, they should have no issue. But
damn,
I don't know. So let's just get all sorts of different leagues started up.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be interesting what happens when this lifetime ban thing happens, and there's inevitably a lawsuit against the PGA Tour.
Wow,
could go either way. Who knows?
I hope they save some face and pay them, buy them out.
Did you say what?
Just buy the Saudis out. Throw a number out. 2.8 trillion.
The Saudis don't care about the money. The whole point of the Saudis like doing this is to improve the reputation of Saudi Arabia.
Wow, good for Saudi Arabia. That's kind of cool.
No, not good for Saudi Arabia. You can't.
What's wrong with Saudi Arabia? They got oil.
I don't want to like go. I don't. Oh my god, dude.
Well, if you like look past like the beheadings, they have oil. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't. Yeah, you're asking to be canceled.
Damn. All right. I guess Saudi's not the spot.
No, it's objectively not the spot.
Oh, I'm kind of pro SGL. I kind of want to see what they got.
Okay,
cooking.
you really need to like throw in a qualifier there. Like, you're pro SGL strictly from a mixing up the game of golf perspective. You can't.
Well, I guess I'm not well informed on Saudi, so I guess I can't really have a stance. But
clearly not. I don't think nobody's pro Saudi.
Oil guys probably are.
I mean,
just throwing the word oil around like it means like a bunch of stuff. Where's my glasses? Oh, here they are. I'll put this on YouTube.
Let's move on from.
Well, they have the oil, so
okay. Let's move on from that.
Yeah.
It's it's always weird when we don't have a podcast in a long time, because usually we just like deep predictions on Thursday, recap on Monday.
Yeah.
And like, do we just jump into a Valspar recap? Like that feels
I
weird.
don't give a shit about the Valspar. Who even what? Sam Burns. You
Sam
know
Burns.
what? I was gonna put on Golfballing story on Friday afternoon that Sam Burns will own the PGA Tour in 5 years, just like kind of getting a prediction out there. And of course, he ends up winning, and I don't send it out.
I
Good for Sam
honestly,
Burns.
I honestly almost bet on Sam Burns before the tournament even started.
You should have.
I felt really good about him this week. And
Let's.
did you see? I think it was Golf Digest tweeted today. It was like a picture. It said like the only people to win 3 times in the last year or something like that. And it was Sam Burns.
Tom Hoagie.
Huh?
Tom Hoagie.
Let me find this.
Who's that? Not lefty. He's a little bit older. He owned the PGA Tour for like a couple of months last year. He's on the older side. I can't remember his name. It actually might have been Tom Hoagie. Kokrak?
Oh, did they? Oh, I think Golf Digest may have. Oh, the only players to win 3 times in the last 12 months. So it's a picture of Sam Burns, Hideki, Patrick Cantlay, and Cam Smith.
Holy shit.
And people are going off about it because they're only talking about men and U.S. wins. Like, they didn't mention the fact that Victor Hovland has like 4 victories worldwide. Jin Young Ko on the women's side apparently has 5 wins
Holy
in
shit,
the last year.
Dominating. Wow.
Nelly Korda had 3 and a gold medal.
Yeah, that's right. Nelly Korda is a superstar stud. Yeah.
Yeah, tough tweet from Golf Digest.
Yeah, they're supposed to have the whole golf world on lock.
But you know what? Shout out Sam Burns for being part of that.
I mean, he's number 2 in the world now. He's definitely getting going. Wow, he's actually world ranked number 10. That was supposed to be a joke. Good for him.
So he's FedEx Cup number 2.
Yeah. Wow. It's kind of dope,
Nice.
actually. Yeah, Cam Smith won a golf tournament. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was sick.
You would have had to make a rap if we were recording.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't talked about the players. I totally forgot we haven't talked about the players.
What happened at the Players?
Did you watch the players?
It's not really ringing a bell.
I mean, first of all, it was absolute carnage out there.
Oh,
Saturday.
yes. When it was, with Cam Smith winning. What day did he win? Tuesday?
Monday.
Monday? Oh, my goodness.
But did you see the new, they have, it's been referred to as Gold Boy by golf Twitter and stuff.
I've seen No Laying Up tweet about them all the time. What is that?
You didn't see Gold Boy?
Oh, it was an actual person? Was he just dressed in gold?
No, it was like this graphic that the players had made where it was like, you know how the trophy's just like a guy swinging a golf club?
Oh.
It was like that. It was like an anime or like AI version of or VR version of that. I don't know, augmented reality version of that.
Yeah.
Where it would like hop off the little podium and then like go hit shots.
I did not see that. That's kind of funny.
It was the most absurd fucking thing. Because like they tried to say it was like a combination of all the iconic players, like players winners swings. And it just like it was
Tiger.
just so odd, and you know that they spent a ton of money on it.
Yeah, just they gave someone like 6 figures for a year to do that one there, at least.
I mean, yeah, I was listening to the Shotgun Start guys talk about it, and Andy said he's like that had to cost like $50,000 per clip or per like clip or activity that they had him do minimum.
Yeah, jeez.
Just that was the most absurd thing. Like that's just, who are they trying to appeal to with that? Like
I don't know.
Because the old people watching golf are just gonna be like, this is stupid. Like, yeah. And then any young kid, and like nobody young is actually impressed. Like, oh, the trophy made a swing.
Whoa, Mom, look, the trophy just swung.
The trophy swung. I should watch the Valspar next week.
Mom, Dad, get in here. The augmented reality gold swing of all the past Players Championship winners is swinging again. Get in here.
Yeah, that was the players as a whole was just an absurd fucking tournament.
Yeah, that it seemed like a shit show out there. Hey, yeah. Florida, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Looks like moving the players up has kind of backfired a little bit for them, but I guess it all worked out.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it backfired. Like you just got one bad week of weather. Like honestly, that is a ton of fun to watch, just because it was such a fucking shit show.
I did like seeing.
It's bad when Justin Rose is out here slamming clubs into the ground.
That is awesome. Who's the guy? Was it Cam Smith who like round 3 or something? His shots like just on 17. Whose shot was it on 17? That was so far right. I did enjoy seeing all the like. I forget which round it was. It was probably most of them where it's like showing all the different shot links on 17. They're like pretty terrible. Cool. They're all nowhere.
Some of them are. Well, it was alarming like how few guys could actually like hit a knockdown shot. Like just like a flighted like knockdown iron. And it's just funny watching them hit like 7 irons into 17.
Yeah.
And have no idea how far it was about to go.
Yeah. Brooksy struggled there. My player of the year isn't looking too great right now. I'll say that.
Hey man, Brooks probably is a match play player.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see. I have a feeling he isn't. But
have you filled out your bracket for the Technologies match play?
No, I was waiting on Bryson actually. So now that he's all figured out, I'm gonna try to hop on that tonight.
I was actually gonna suggest should we do a little bracket competition?
Yeah, I'm definitely down. I didn't make a bracket for March Madness, so I'm super down.
Of course you didn't make a bracket for March Madness.
They're just so boring. I saw a tweet today saying like I love college basketball fans trying to, and this will rattle you. I love college sport fans trying to convince you that watching college sports isn't like watching single A and MLB, which I thought was really funny. But I don't watch college basketball, so I would imagine that's not the case. But because I had fun watching Loyola and U of I. Those were the games I was tuning into. I gotta say though,
I loved some of the tweets after Loyola lost. It's like people actually believe that this 102-year-old nun was magical.
Dude, I'm so sick of Sister Jean. I wish. So basically, if you don't know, Nick and I go to Loyola, and one time I literally waved to Sister Jean, and she gave me the cold shoulder. This was like 5 years ago, and ever since then, I was
100 years old.
Dude, I was rattling off. I was like getting stewed up, and then Nick dropped some drama about like Sister Jean in the past. Apparently, she was a mad B word, and yeah, that girl. If she had, maybe this will ruffle feathers. Maybe if she had a mask on, they would have won. And that's a joke at Loyola because we have to still wear masks in class.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's super stupid. I know, right? So isn't that a funny joke?
I guess we never really explained why we missed the podcast, but I was traveling, and I like got to the airport and I was like, oh, I don't have a mask. Like I was like, I haven't worn a mask in so long, I didn't even think of it.
What'd you do?
I found one buried at the bottom of my backpack.
Damn, they would have given you one too.
Yeah, I mean they had them at the bag check-in, but.
Dude, I actually feel you're so, I don't know how Sean made it through whatever night that was, a couple of like last week or something. I don't know how on hell you did that, because my flight got delayed when I left by like 4 hours, and I was so sick of it by the end. I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, I returned at 6:30 in the morning
and left at
8 p.m. The flight was supposed to take off at 8 p.m. and then didn't.
It's just a nightmare.
So I got to the airport at like 6:30.
And you stay for the whole night?
I essentially 12 or traveled for 12 hours.
Did you stay there the night?
No. So the issue was we only got delayed a few hours, but then we flew into Chicago and had to take a bus back to to campus here.
It's a nightmare.
I mean, you're not getting into our tiny airport at late hours.
Yeah.
There are like 3 flights out of there a day.
Jeez, that's a nightmare.
Yeah,
Goodness.
it's not ideal.
Yeah.
Apparently, Nick's trying to join and can't find his cord.
I was looking at my Masters prediction. Do you remember my 3 Masters picks?
I don't.
Justin Thomas, Mark Leishman.
Wait, Justin Thomas officially signed with Grayson, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow,
The
that's
worst kept
sweet.
secret on the PGA Tour.
It's kind of dope. Fuck you,
He
Ralph Lauren.
he also was wearing the Grayson joggers the other day.
Oh, that's sick. On the course.
I love
That's
the Grayson
sick.
joggers.
Damn,
My
that is
brother
sick.
Connor has a pair of those Grayson joggers, that like the golf ones, and he wore them on the course when I saw him in Arizona. They look so nice.
Damn, you should get a
Golf
pair.
golf joggers got to be a more prevalent thing.
Yeah. Damn, that sounds sick. But my third Masters pick was not to hype
Who was your
myself
second?
up. Mark Leishman. My third was Sam Burns.
You want to hear mine? I had
Cam Smith. Yep.
And,
Jason.
Tommy Fleetwood.
Damn. You always pick Tommy Fleetwood at the goddamn Masters.
I do, because he's gonna win a green jacket one day.
Yeah, he's always like top tens it too.
I always pick him at every like major except the PGA. I just don't feel good about Tommy at the
Does he
PGA.
suffer there?
I don't even know. It just feels like, I don't even feel like he'll win on the European side. I feel like he's either gonna win a Masters or a U.S. Open.
Wow, a U.S. Open would be sick.
He's got the game.
Yeah, he's got the game.
Everyone always says he's got the game for an Open.
He's got the game. We'll see though. We'll see.
Do you see he shaved his beard, by the way?
Damn, really?
Yeah.
What's he
It
look
was
like?
just like during a weather delay at the Players, and he just like shaved it.
He's getting those PIPs.
He should just cut the hair now too. That'd be hilarious.
Dude, I don't even know what he would look like at all.
Oh, if you look at pictures of him with short hair and like no beard, he looks crazy.
I'm going for it.
Maybe he should just you know what? He should get his trimmed into a mullet to kind of match Cam Smith.
Oh my god, dude, this is fake.
I feel like I know exactly which picture you're looking at.
Wait, why does he look exactly like Bryson DeChambeau?
He kind of does a little bit, yeah.
I think you were thinking of this, and this looks just like
Yeah.
Bryson. This is Bryson DeChambeau if he was like, I don't know, like,
English.
yeah.
Yeah, they have like similar eyes and a similar mouth. And it's weird because
Oh,
you would never think those two look like each other.
yeah, what the hell? That's fucking Bryson.
You,
He cannot cut that hair.
You should put something up about that.
I should put something up about that. Which one was more like it, one or two?
I don't know. We'll take that. We'll talk about that off air.
All right. I gotta think of a funny thing.
Just be like, yo, Bryson lost all the gains.
Right, this is how Bryson's secretly gonna play the SGL and PGA Tour.
So if Bryson grew out his hair, you think he'd look like Tommy Fleetwood?
He might and drop like 100 pounds.
I can't see. I feel like Bryson, being the size that he is, would look so weird with long hair.
I feel like he'd look like a superstar stud. Do you think
He would just look like a wannabe Kyle Berkshire.
Yeah.
Because he already is a wannabe Kyle Berkshire.
Now, some may call this a hot take, but I think this is probably how it went down. When Bryson was rewriting all of his textbooks and working in physics, I think he found a way to clone in around 2010. Started going with Tommy Fleetwood a little bit. Tommy Fleetwood, Bryson, they start making a little bit of names for themselves. He's like, ah, shit, one of us has to grow the hair. So he grows the hair. People are still kind of figuring it out. So he just gained a bunch of weight to be like, to just kind of squash that theory. He's smart. I see what he's getting at. I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy Fleetwood joins the SGL. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
The things that get talked about on this podcast.
Where's Nick Bavaro?
Apparently, he can't find his cord for his mic.
Nick Navarro is kind of like an interesting name. That was
Nick Navarro.
that was
It's honestly
spelling correct.
It's
Yeah, or
honestly a
like Nick
better
Navarro is
name.
kind of a sick name. Well, I kind of like Nick Bavaro because you can call him like Bravado or Nick Avocado or like something.
No, but Navarro, you could kind of do the same thing.
There's a baseball player who said, yeah, you're right. There's a baseball player whose last name's Navarro. Nick Navarro just rolls off the tongue.
It really does.
Yeah. Everyone at home, give it a try. Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
And then listen to episode 100 and text Nick your opinions.
Yeah, it's disappointing how few people actually reach out to Nick.
I don't think anybody did.
His phone number's live.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that's happened since since our last podcast. I totally forgot about this. Did you see Club Pro guy actually released a club?
Oh, did he really? That's cool. Like a real club, or is it like a
I
joke?
It's a total joke, but he's actually like selling it for $100.
Holy shit!
And it's like this double-sided club. It's made specifically for punch-outs. Actually, it's a triple-sided club. So it's almost like, you know those like chippers, the double-sided chippers that like every kid has.
I love those.
It's almost like one of those, but it's kind of fat, and the third side is like, it's like a face too.
Yeah.
And he calls the third side camel toe technology.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
It's just fucking absurd.
That's wild. I just got a DM a couple of days ago from a golf putter company. They're like, "Hey, would love to send you some putters." And I look at them, and it's literally a penis on a putter. Like it's like
God,
an actual
I've seen
dildo.
those,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm all set with that one. I might have to get one just as like a joke.
Those are a pretty funny gag, like,
Yeah.
but they're so bad.
It's like a big black. I feel like it's veiny too. Like
it kind of is.
Yeah.
You should respond and ask about the technology. Just be like, what's the MOI on this bad boy?
Oh man.
How much toe hang is there?
Oh, there's a lot of hang if
Just
you get
send
excited.
like super technical questions back and see what they have to say.
Be like, there's a lot of hang when it's moist outside, but when it's cold, it kind of frizzles up and
Why
condenses.
are moist and cold opposites to you?
Because when your balls get cold, they shrink, and when they get moist, they spread. Right? They like hang.
Just moist was a weird choice of words there.
Bring it back. Bring the word back. How else am I supposed to describe a juicy, moist piece of chocolate cake? The texture of this is really good.
This is fucked.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, it's really moist cake. Alrighty. Well.
So it appears that Nick's not joining. Let's just be honest about the situation.
It does appear so at this point in time.
I mean, once again, shout out to Nick for his impressive communication skills.
So talented. I bet he was on fucking Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge the entire fucking round.
Oh, for
it was just like guys and girls up. I can't wait. There's a Instagram page here, like a Barstool page that exposes like really bad messages on Tinder from Loyola kids, and I'm just counting down the days till he's on it. He's afraid. We've talked about it before. It is shocking he hasn't been on it yet.
I can't believe it's pretty surprising he's not.
Kind of impressive.
But yeah, we will be fielding open interviews for Nick's replacement.
Ryan Lipson's looking good right now. I will say there's some competition. Shout out Ryan Lipson, dude. We played golf with him, and he's so sick. He's just a great guy. We went to Pop Smoke. Nick won 0 times. We played 3 times. Pop Stroke. Did I say Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
We went to Pop Stroke, and Nick lost all 3 times. And Nick, when he's losing, Division 1, let's play on a real course. That's not what we're doing right now, buddy.
Nick is a very sore loser.
You give Nick 3 vodka sodas and his golf game turns to shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, he is atrocious when he drinks. It's borderline embarrassing. Like I'm not good when I drink. Like I get a lot worse compared to my normal state, but
Yeah,
I'll throw some back. But yeah, he has a couple drinks. He's fucked.
that's game over. It's game over. Can't get Nick non-thinky, I guess.
Say non-thinky.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising. I would think if Nick was more non-thinky, he'd be a little bit more dialed, but
Probably in general, but
maybe yeah, knock off. Correlation does not
I
equal
don't know.
causation. Lesson number 1. So yeah,
I don't even know if you would actually know what that really means.
I was actually gonna ask you what branch of like I don't know, is science the word? Like what branch of of wisdom would that fall under?
It's
What
like
category?
it's like statistics.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah, I always learn that. Like that's like the first thing you learn in any stats class.
Oh, no surprise. I got a D plus in stats. Oh, that might just about wrap it up
I didn't
here.
I didn't actually know that this is college. I'm assuming because you didn't take
Yeah.
stats in high school.
No, God no.
I didn't know they actually gave out D pluses in college.
They do give out D pluses, but my professor, I actually got like a 67, but my
I just kind
professor
of
was
thought.
lenient. He passed me. He gave me a C minus.
I just kind of thought after C minus they just were like, yeah,
Fail you.
you stink. Like you're dumb.
I highly recommend you drop this class.
Yeah, I didn't know people stuck in classes long enough to actually fail them.
Oh, they do. I failed psych my freshman year. It's not fun.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How
I
do
really
you
don't
fail
know.
a class? Just
I don't
do
know.
the work.
Dude, I got like a 46. Like it was like the number started with a 4 too. It was like past failing. It was like an E or something.
E for excellent.
E for you fucking eat shit. Get out of this college.
Jeez. Yeah, tough scene for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it appears that Nick is officially not coming on.
Thank God.
I don't know that I want to wait for Nick anymore either.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really need to have a convo with him at this point in time.
I also feel like if he joined, we'd be on for like another 45 minutes. And
no way, dude. I got 10 minutes in me max right now. It's coffee wearing off. What are you going to eat for dinner?
It's 8:00 here.
What'd you eat for dinner?
I went to Chipotle.
Dude, I was going to say Chipotle.
Okay, so I wanted Chipotle last night. I was over at my girlfriend's house.
Oh, did you just say that on a podcast? We're live. Oh my God. Holy
50
shit.
minutes in or whatever we are.
No,
it's already. I'm pretty sure it's already been announced on the podcast before. I don't.
Yeah, I think it has.
Yeah, but I was over at my girlfriend's house during the Notre Dame game.
Ooh.
And we were gonna get dinner before, but we were playing basketball, so we didn't have time. So we were like, okay, we'll go to Chipotle at halftime. So like 15, 20 minutes before halftime, I was like, all right, like I'll do an online order right now, so that way it's ready. Like we can just get it, come back.
Yeah.
Right in time for the second half.
Yeah.
We get to Chipotle, and it's packed.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I walk up to one of the employees. I was like, hey, like, it was 8:00 at this time, by the way. That's when my order was supposed to be ready. I was like, hey, like, what time are the orders that you're, like, making right now? What time were those supposed to be ready? And they're like, oh, 6:50. I was like, so you're over an hour behind? They're like, yeah. So I got very upset. I said some things.
Wow.
I left in anger.
Yeah, I would assume no Chipotle for you that night.
So no, I didn't. I did not have Chipotle last night.
Wow. So did you get like a refund or how does that work?
Yeah, I got a refund and I sent a pretty aggressive note to customer service.
I would imagine.
This Chipotle does this consistently.
Dude, some of these Chipotles, they hire these idiots to work at it. There was one time my roommate and I were getting burritos and this guy's like suffering. Like he's fucking every burrito he makes. If I really wanted a burrito,
and this guy fucking every burrito.
Like he's like actually like literally doing that, and it was so bad. And he had to double wrap like everything he made, and my roommate was laughing his ass off while my burrito was being made, but I couldn't look because I would just laugh. But
I actually get really annoyed when they have to double wrap burritos.
I
First of
don't
all,
want a double wrapped
I mean, I
burrito.
don't get burritos, but it is always annoying.
Like that's a lot of bread. Like it's a lot of bread. Speaking of Chipotle, and since we're so off topic, I ordered Chipotle. I want did you get the carne asada, the new meat or something?
Oh, the pollo asada?
You try it?
No, no.
Damn, I was so excited. One day last week, I'm like done with my day, but it was rainy or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the new Polo Asado. I get it,
Pollo asada.
Pollo Asada, and I get it, and deliver to goddamn Naperville. Dude, I was so pressed.
You're a disaster.
So I've not tried it yet. So
So what ended up happening with the Chipotle that got delivered? Did it
my
just get
mom had it
left?
for lunch the next
Oh,
day.
I didn't know if your mom was home. I just assumed it got left on like your front steps.
I was like really close. If that happened, I was gonna just call the guy and say like, "Hey, you can eat that. It's all good."
Hey, I'll pay the delivery fee. Just like
I
enjoy
tipped
it.
him too. I tipped him like $4. I was like so excited to get my Chipotle and try
Wow.
this. Yeah.
I feel like you're not a guy that usually tips on delivery apps either.
Oh, I always tip on delivery apps. I used to delivery and I would never get tipped, and I would try so hard to get a tip. And
I did not know that you used to do delivery.
yeah, and every kid, I would always have to go to Northwestern, and every college kid would never tip me anything. And I'd make like $2 for the order. I'm like, this is stupid. Yeah.
It stinks.
Former Postmater. Yeah. Which is the worst one.
You know what? You know what I don't like. I don't like the apps that make you tip beforehand.
It's like why? Let him work to the tip.
Yeah, I like to know how the service was.
Exactly. Like if he tells me nice day. Like the one time I ordered Chipotle or something, and this guy like I come out in I come out with a box, and the guy was like, I love that so much. Like he was like hyping me up for some reason. It made no sense because I had a fucking box that got delivered, but I tipped him extra money because I'm like, that was sick. Like he was cool.
I I had a delivery driver. It was on a DoorDash order. They make you tip before,
Yeah, it's the fuck
and
DoorDash.
I know it annoys me, but I had this driver like a week or two ago, and he like pulled up with my food. I'd already tipped him. I gave him like this restaurant was only like a mile or two away. I gave him like $3 or $4 as a tip, like pretty decent for how little he had to drive.
Super solid, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
solid tip.
and he pulls up, and like he'd already like fucked up where he was going like 6 times. The order was way late.
Perfect.
Like I'm not thrilled. And then he just pulls up, starts asking me like how much cash I have on me. He's like, I need some cash.
It's
I'm
about
like,
a
no,
rob.
I was like, dude, I don't have cash. He's like, can you like cash at me then? Like I need some money. I was like, nah, dude, I already tipped you. Like, no, that's not happening. And then he's like, you better give me a good review. I don't want to lose my job. I was like, all right. So
One star.
I came back immediately, gave him 1 star. I was like, this guy like there's something sketchy there. I don't like that.
Sometimes I get scared not tipping or leaving like a 1 star because they know where I live. It's like
Yeah, I mean, luckily my apartment complex is big enough to where
that's good.
they're not gonna find me.
The worst is when they
But
eat the food. That's the worst.
yeah,
And that happens way too often.
It
Might I
happens a
add,
lot.
especially with DoorDash.
I feel like you never actually receive drinks that you purchase.
I don't think I've ever received like a drink or no, I've never. I don't think I've ever received the sauce that I've ordered like ever in my whole life.
Well, I think that's on the restaurant.
Yeah, well, fuck the
I think
rest.
the drinks are half like
The guy's
people
just
just not
thirsty.
people just not grabbing them, and half the driver decided to drink it.
I've got a long drive to my next spot. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, all right. Cool. This guy's cool.
All right, we've been shitting on
Like 10
delivery apps
minutes.
for so long. Let's talk about the fees.
The fees are outrageous.
They have gotten just fucking
They're
absurd.
terrible. They're terrible fees, and they guilt
You
you
order
into
like
like tipping, and it's like, well, this is their job. They signed up for this. It's like,
you order a $10 meal, and after fees and tip, it's
it's like
$25.
It's crazy. We need to make a golf like I deliver food or something.
Also, I noticed I took an Uber the other day. I noticed Uber now has a fee for for like gas upcharging.
Oh, are you serious?
They're
Oh, that
charging riders
sucks.
more since gas is more expensive
Oh, well,
now.
that's stupid. It's
That
dumb.
you know what? Do we get paid when gas is cheap?
No.
This is some bullshit.
They're just toying with us now at this point.
Yeah, like
Toying with us.
let's boycott these network platform apps. Fucking ridiculous.
Maybe we should make a non-golf podcast. We could be extra on what's the word where you like don't show up often. Like what are like not inconsistent, but like basically like, oh, we could be more inconsistent if we did two instead of one.
Sure.
Like we could
I don't know.
become way more
Unreliable.
efficient. Yeah. That was the word. That was good. That was
I
good.
had a feeling you were going for that. Yeah.
Good word. Yeah.
Yeah, good word, good vocabulary.
That's why we need Sean on the pod. What if imagine Nick and I are talking and I'm like thinking of a word and Nick's gonna be like dyslexia?
Imagine you and Nick talking.
Oh god, it's a nightmare.
Two-man Nick and Jackson podcast. Yikes.
Just get like pissed off the whole time.
I always try to listen to him. Like, and I get 2 minutes in and I'm just like, nah.
This isn't happening.
I can't do it. I'm just like, I don't even care if they like said anything about me. I can't.
Nick loves throwing in the Sean jab early on, like first thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it happens anytime there's a two-man podcast.
Yeah, I mean that's what's got to happen. I mean,
it's
basically
the nature
like
of the
rule.
beast.
It's like a rule, yeah. It's survival.
It's an unwritten rule that I'm going to officially write down right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw jab.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I think this needs to be it for episode 173.
It's a doozy.
Let us know if you miss Nick, and we'll block you from listening to our podcast in the future. Do we have Nick fans out here?
There's Nick fans. I'm a Nick fan.
No,
I'm a Nick fan.
I'm talking about like podcast listeners. Is anyone like Nick's my favorite?
I don't know about favorites. I do miss when we asked for favorites that one time. I would like to hear.
Ask for that, or did people just
rankings?
Hit us up with that?
They might have just hit us up with it, but I would like some
remember.
rankings. If anyone wants to throw rankings in the DM,
I didn't like. Yeah, remember our boy Tom was just like Nick's in the middle, Sean and Jackson. I'm not telling you who's who. And now I think it's officially.
Oh yeah, it's not even close.
I'm actually shocked because Tom and I consistently disagree in DMs.
Yeah,
we never have the same opinion.
It's all love, though. I'm glad Tom's a cool guy. He commented on a Golfballing video saying, like, "Do you talk about my? I haven't listened to the pod. Have you talked about my mom recently or something?" Like, I was like, "Tom, I'm so sorry. It's not what I was going for."
That was such a bad comment.
It's like a totally normal comment. Like if I said that to like, it's not.
You can't say that to some 16-year-old in Ireland that you've never met.
It's not PC, buddy. It's not PC.
Okay. Well, this is it for now. This is just getting up. This should be an off-topic or off-air conversation.
Well, if you're still listening, what's up?
The fact that Nick never even tried to join is alarming. He sent a text.
That was 26 minutes ago. Damn, that went by fast.
Yeah, I sent a text half hour ago. Like,
still looking. We're gonna end the recording. Guys, I just found it.
Yeah, but I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
If you're still listening right now, props to you.
Yeah, shout out you.
That would be crazy.
I love you. Might as well drop a review if you're still listening right now.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I was gonna sing that same thing.
What song is that? Is that it's not Coldplay, but they get shit on, isn't it? The band that gets shit on a lot. It's been a while since Nickelback. I think it's Nickelback. It's been a while.
No, it's not Nickelback.
What?
Stained?
Really?
I don't know.
I'm gonna cue it up. Is that the name of the song? It's been a while.
Yeah, I guess.
It's been a while. Yeah, wow.
It's just one of those songs like you know, but you never know like who sings it.
Wow, I can't believe that's not Nickelback. Wow, that's great. All right.
I was like almost ready to say it was Nickelback too.
Right? Like it's such a
But
Nickelback.
as a Nickelback fan,
I
I
just
knew it wasn't.
one last quick comment. If you're going on a road trip, not necessarily a road trip, if you're going over 30 minutes with Sean, just be prepared to listen to Nickelback. It's weird, I know.
Did we listen to Nickelback?
On the way to the Golfballing, our first the tour ed, we listened to some Nickelback. Pretty sure. But actually, I feel like I drove my own car then. But I know for a fact one time before we played golf, you played Nickelback. And
I listened to it before I play golf.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yep, it's weird. Yep.
It's my thing. You try winning the college golf tournament and not listening to Nickelback before.
Never happened.
You know what? Nick doesn't listen to Nickelback before his rounds. How many tournaments he won?
Yeah,
Zero.
Point. But correlation does not equal causation. So
that almost made sense.
Let's go. All right, I'll end on a high note.
Yeah, that's it. Cheers.
Cheers.